Yo, what's poppin'? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. Y'all know how we do. Before we get started, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we get down. This is the doggone new Cleveland era. And we in the building, and we can't start the new Cleveland era without giving a shout out to the beautiful ladies of the CU aunties who are always in the building, always showing love. So when you see them, make sure you show them some love. You know what I'm saying? Go follow the CUNTs on all of their social media accounts. You know what I'm talking about? Big ass shout out to the CUNT. Now, we got some things to talk about. And Mary Kay Cabot is the subject of all this hate. Because Cleveland reporters, we already know that they don't like SHEDEUR. We already know that Mary Kay Cabot is not a fan of shedeursanders. And I just dropped the hell of a video. So go back and watch this video, or you can wait to the end of this video and watch that video because it'll be right up there in that corner. You know what I'm talking about? But Mary Kay Cabot is still on the give everybody a chance in the quarterback room. Now, we all know what shedeursanders is and who he is and what he's biting for when it comes to this quarterback position for the 2026 football season. But Mary Kay Cabot is a hater. She is the ultimate flip-flopper. Mary Kay Cabot is determined to put more names on the back of this jersey. More than the 43 that already exists on the back of that jersey. Mary Kay Cabot last week on 92.3 The Fan said something very, very, very egregious about shedeursanders and the Cleveland Browns and this quarterback room. Well, we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Now, last week, Mary Kay Cabot was on 92.3 The Fan, talking to Ken Carmen and Anthony Lima, talking very, very greasy about the Cleveland Browns and their quarterback position and where they stand when it comes to the draft. Now, we all know that Mary Kay Cabot is not a big fan of shedeursanders. We know she was on the Dylan Gabriel bandwagon, the choo-choo train, the big, that's the supercomputer, you know, when it comes to Dylan Gabriel. I mean, when Dylan Gabriel got that concussion and lost his job, it wasn't like we didn't try to warn you. We told Mary Kay that it ain't gonna take but a minute for SHEDEUR to get that job. And it was like the world blew up once SHEDEUR finally got that game and came in for Dylan Gabriel in the Ravens game. It was like they forgot what football looked like. And they also forgot that they didn't have an offensive line. And yet and still, through all of that peril, shedeursanders almost came back and tied the game up. If Gage Larvadan catches that touchdown in the corner of the end zone and don't have the ball stripped out of his hand, that's a new football game. But Mary Kay Cabot was on 92.3 The Fan last week with Ken Carmen and Anthony Lima. And this is what she had to say.
One, if you absolutely had to make a pick at number 6, who would you want, Mary Kay?
Well, you know, I'm just going to follow through with what I told a few people at these meetings, and you guys are going to think I'm probably crazy. But I've watched film now, and I've thought through it, and I I think I would actually take a chance on Ty Simpson at number 6. I think I would do that because I've seen enough over the years where if you're not 100% sure about a player at another position, then why not take a chance on a quarterback? I said that in 22 about Malik Willis. Take a chance on Malik Willis and see what you can develop him into. And that's how I feel about the quarterbacks in round 1, because they don't cost all that much money. And if you happen to hit on one, then you can have a quarterback on a rookie contract that might turn into something for you. So
now, that's crazy. Now, let's rewind this back. As a team, we're doing this as a team-based operation. Let's rewind this back and walk through it.
Who would you want if you absolutely had to make a pick at number 6? Who would you want, Mary Kay?
Well, I'm just going to follow through with what I told a few people at these meetings, and you guys are going to think I'm probably crazy. But I've watched film now, and I've thought through it, and I think I would actually take a chance on Ty Simpson at number 6. I think I would do that because I've seen enough.
Do you see his face? You see King Coleman's face? That's the face of a man like, what the F are you talking about, lady? That is the face of a man that want to do this. That's the face of a man like, have you lost your mind? But let's continue on.
Enough over the years where if you're not 100% sure about a player at another position,
look at that face.
Then why not take a chance on a quarterback? With what I told a few people.
He is hiding his face so he don't have to put those expressions on YouTube because he know we gonna post them.
On a quarterback. I said that in 22 about Malik Willis. Take a chance on Malik Willis and see what you can develop him into. And that's how I feel about the quarterbacks in round 1, because they don't cost all that much money. And if you happen to hit on one, then you can.
You have a quarterback already that don't cost that much money. Matter of fact, you got 2 of them that don't cost that much money. So what are we talking about? But once again, the anybody but SHEDEUR bandwagon.
Have a quarterback on a rookie contract that might turn into something for you.
You got a quarterback on a rookie contract that might turn into something for you, but you're not willing to run that quarterback, but you're ready to go spend more money on another rookie quarterback that has less experience than the rookie quarterback you already have, has less experience in college and the professional ranks. You want to run it back. Okay, y'all make it make sense. I keep telling y'all the Cleveland media has the biggest losing mentality. That's what's wrong with these fans. That's why these fans are crazy, because they have been listening to these losers for years. All they want to do is lose, start over. Let's get another one every year. Why?
So I like to take that swing at the plate at a quarterback in the first round if it's there. Now, it's a tough call. It is definitely a tough call on him.
It's a tough call. How? When you need an offensive tackle, when you need wide receivers, not one, a couple, minimum 2. And you want to go quarterback again? Ty Simpson? Ty Simpson? A quarterback with 15 career starts in college. A quarterback who could have went back to Alabama this year. But he wouldn't even be starting. Are we? Boy, that's Mary Kay.
because there are plenty of question marks. But there are plenty of question marks about a lot of other guys that you might take there too. So I know I'll probably get a lot of blowback or pushback on that, but I don't
Blowback or pushback because you want to draft Ty Simpson. You want to waste a number 6 first-round draft pick on Ty freaking Simpson. Really? Who has not shown to be better than Shedeur in no scenario that you can put together on film. He has no intangibles better than the quarterback you already have. Better than Gabriel? Yeah, probably. But Shedeur, no. Deshaun, no. So why are we even doing it? Why would you want to even do that? But let's continue.
Hear about that. I've said that about other quarterbacks over the years that I think they should have taken. And sometimes it turns out that it would not have been the worst decision in the world.
At number 6.
And wait a minute.
Mary Kay, Ty Simpson.
Even Ken. Ty Simpson at number 6. What are we doing? Boy, the haters shall hate at all times.
Ty Simpson?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure what he's going to be. But if you like him well enough to take him at 24, then you probably would have to grab him at number 6 because there's a good chance.
Look at his face. Look at the man's face. He can't believe it. He is trying to rationalize why are we having this conversation. Why are we talking about Ty Simpson? Drafting him with the number 6 overall pick. But this is the Cleveland media. This is the hate that they have for shedeursanders. This is the willingness to throw your credibility off the boat. Somebody call the popo. Somebody need to go to jail for this. This is ridiculous.
He's not going to make it to 24. So if you think he's a guy that you can bring in and develop and see what he turns into, and I guess everybody would say, well, that would mean the end of Shedeur. I don't think that necessarily does mean the end of Shedeur. I don't think that. I know people would disagree with me on that, but I think that Ty is going to need some time because he has only started 15 games. But I like a lot of what I've seen in those 15 games from a decision-making standpoint, from an arm standpoint, from an agility standpoint. So I probably would take him there.
Mary Kay Cabot, ladies and gentlemen.
Not Ty.
Mary Kay Cabot, ladies and gentlemen. That was Mary Kay Cabot last week. Now, yesterday, Ken Carmen and Anthony Lima had Mary Kay on the show. Wonder where she's at this week. Because 1 week, we don't need shedeursanders. Next week, we might need shedeursanders. All I'm trying to figure out is that's all we trying to figure out. Are y'all absolutely bonkers? Mary Kay Cabot on the Ken Carmen and Anthony Lima show yesterday.
His career last year.
No, not necessarily. I don't really necessarily think so. I would say though it's probably somewhat debatable because I'm not entirely certain that the coaches felt that he was ready for that opportunity. I know they worked very, very hard to get him up to speed, but I believe that they probably felt that he could use a little bit more seasoning. I mean, let's remember, he hadn't even gotten any reps with the first team yet. So it is probably a little premature to be starting football games when you have not thrown to Jerry Jeudy yet in a practice. But I thought that with what he had to work with what he had been given previously, that he went out there and still showed flashes of being a quality NFL starter. And I think that's vitally important.
Now, last week, she wanted to draft Ty Simpson. First round, number 6 overall pick. Talk to him, Mary Kay.
Because I thought, he wasn't really prepared for it. They didn't prepare him for it. He was thrust into action. And I thought, man, could it be possible that Todd Monken would go into this and go, it was really too soon last year. Maybe we go with the veteran and then you come off the bench, get a chance to breathe, and then you come back in if things go haywire. But you don't think it's going to go that way?
I think that whoever shows, and it's not going to be easy to prove that you can go out there and be the quarterback that gives the Browns the best chance to win a game, but whoever demonstrates that and shows that is going to be the one that they choose to start the opener. And Todd said yesterday, and I believe him on this, that even the players will know that they will be able to tell in practice who's going to be able to give them the best opportunity to win games on Sunday in September. And again, it's tough because you're not getting rushed. You're not, getting game planned for and all those kinds of things in practices. You're not running 7-on-7s in games. So it's going to be tricky because a lot of times a quarterback is a gamer. And I think SHEDEUR is that. I think SHEDEUR is a gamer. He does often look good in practice, but he really seems to shine.
You see Ken face? I think SHEDEUR is a gamer. It's just unfathomable. What in the world does Mary Kay have going on? Last week we wanted to draft Ty Simpson. This week SHEDEUR is a gamer. SHEDEUR is the man you need in tough situations. See, them sources ain't here no more. You don't know what's going on in the building no more. Ain't nobody whispering to you. Kevin Stefanski ain't sending you texts to try to put out a narrative this season. So now you got to do some real reporting, some real work. But everybody bouncing all over the place. Nobody has valid points. Everybody's speaking the same language. Anybody but SHEDEUR. What are we doing? Ladies and gentlemen.
In difficult moments in the game. I thought some of his 2-minute drills were some of his best moments last season. And he does have that it factor that Todd Monken is looking for. And so does Deshaun. And we haven't seen it necessarily yet from Dylan here.
Now he got the it factor that Todd Monken is looking for. Well, we knew he had the it factor. We seen it in all the comebacks. We seen it in the comebacks that he came back on last season. Kevin Stefanski took him out the game. We know he got the it factor. But Dylan is the supercomputer. He is the guy that's better than SHEDEUR. He knows the playbook better than SHEDEUR. SHEDEUR had to be brought up to speed. No. SHEDEUR just wasn't liked by the head coach. And I promise you, in just a couple of weeks, when they take the field, let me see what your supercomputer gonna do. That's what we want to know.
But I think that he has some of that too as well. Of course, he did in college. So it's going to be tricky, but I think whoever gives them the best chance to win on the field will be the one who wins the job. Not who has the most experience, not who has the most marketability, none of those things. It will be the ability to win.
Your Browns beat reporter, ladies and gentlemen, Mary Kay Cat. The super flip-flopper. the super duper flippity flopper. 1 week is anybody but Shedeur. Next week is Shedeur has the it factor. It's still anybody but Shedeur. Because how do you campaign for a quarterback to be drafted in this first round with the number 6 overall pick, who is not better than the quarterback you already have in your building, who is also on a rookie contract, who is also making less money, would be making less money than the quarterback you intended to draft with the number 6 pick? Make it make sense. I told y'all, it's the anybody but Shedeur tour, and it's still alive on 95. But it's your boy Snacks, man. I'm just trying to tell y'all what it is. You know, all thing we know is we don't know what they do. What are you doing? They going crazy crap. But y'all know what to do. We know y'all know what to do. You know to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave your comments in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Go watch one of these videos up here. Hit that little star down there and hype your boy up. Mary Kay Cabot done lost her mind. Biggest flip-flopper in all of the Cleveland media. Jason Lloyd is the biggest hater, but we got him coming next. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace out.